welcome to this update about the Weymouth Business Awards. Over the next few minutes we'll be able to give you some information, more about the awards, how the whole process works, the key points about the awards, and most importantly the key dates about the awards. So let's just start. But to start, we're going to go back slightly. So let's just talk a little bit about last year. Last year we had close to 100 entries for the awards in our first year. Great figure. They were won by Les Enfants Terribles and Chef Eric. And here's a quote that Chef Eric gave us about the awards. Being recognised as the best overall by guests who dine in your restaurant weeks in, weeks out is what Weymouth and Portland is all about. This is why we think these awards are a great idea. Thank you, Chef Eric. That really explains it. We make a 6-point promise with our awards. The 6-point promise is, number one, the role of the awards is to promote the range and quality of local businesses. That's key. Entry must be free, and businesses can either enter themselves or they can have somebody nominate them. Now, making one point absolutely clear, it's not the number of nominations, it's what the nomination says about the business. So it's not something where if you can get 500 nominations from all of your customers by getting them to sign a form when they come in to your business, that doesn't count. If it hasn't got anything about the business and why you're nominating them, it doesn't count. Judging is independent and online with no outside influence. Far too often in the past you get people who are judges and they influence all the other judges, and they end up getting their own way. The way we work it is that judges do not know who the other judges are. So there's no outside influence. They send their votes in, they're put into a spreadsheet which automatically adds everything up for us, and it tells us who the winners are. We also insist that there's a category for every business. It's not something where really these just focus on one particular type of business. There is a category for everybody. Also, we make sure the sponsorship of those categories is really targeted at local business. Cost-wise, we keep it very fair and very honest. It's not something where we charge thousands to sponsor. And lastly, the award ceremony and live streaming is open to all. Anybody can go to the award ceremony and anybody can watch the live streaming. The cost to attend is just the cost to us. That's what their place costs us to arrange. So we try to be really, really fair in everything that we're doing. Last year we had close to 100 entries. Now this year we've moved on slightly. We've changed the categories slightly, we've amended them. We've still got many of the ones that were incredibly successful last year, but we've got a real range from the best place to work, best use of innovation, cafe, pub and entertainment, excellence in customer service, family business of the year, that always gets a lot of entries, green and eco business of the year, and that's getting more. Every time we run an awards, the number of entries to that green category increase. Health, beauty and fitness, independent business of the year, local artisans and produce, anybody that makes anything locally and sells it. New business of the year. After the time all businesses have had, it's just great to see new businesses opening. Outstanding community support, professional services businesses, retail businesses, and the young entrepreneur of the year. So that's really somebody who has just set themselves up as in business, or they're working for somebody, but they're doing an exceptional job. And then we have the overall winner of the year, and as I said earlier, that was won by Eric at Les Enfants Terribles. I'd also like to welcome our sponsors that we have already on board. Action Coach, Portland Port, Hygos Insurance, Gavin Dixon Finance Solutions, Tech Wessex, very much a local company in Weymouth, Sharon's Printers, another local company in Weymouth. There's some really strong sponsors there, and we're still placing those sponsorship categories. So if anybody's interested, get in touch with us for the details and we'll send them on to you. The key dates, the entries close at 2 p.m. on Monday the 4th of April. So there's about 3 to 4 weeks, or 3 weeks now from when we're recording this, people to get their entries in. So there's still plenty of time, but we do have to close them quite tightly on that time band. We can't extend the entry time because we've got to make sure that we can get the judges viewing them properly, not rushing them, doing it all properly. And we get those votes back from the judges in time to then invite the shortlisted people along and businesses along to the awards ceremony. The awards themselves, I'm delighted to say that local MP Richard Drax will be presenting the awards, and the date is Friday the 6th of May. And the venue is the Avenue Restaurant at Weymouth College, and they have been absolutely fantastic with their support for the awards as well. Now, you've got to see a few slides now and see people talking who were there at the launch. We held the launch at the lovely Gresham Hotel right on Weymouth seafront, and we had certainly a full house, but what we've done is we've asked just a few people at random. It was just as they were leaving, so it's not people we've picked, they were just asked at random for their views, and this is what we're going to play now. So that's it. After this, thanks very much for viewing. Hope you've enjoyed it, and please enter or sponsor. We'd be delighted to hear from you. Thank you.
It was great, yeah. It's great to see these little award events popping up all over Dorset and really supporting small businesses. It's fantastic.
Awards for local business, fantastic. Wherever they are, especially regional, it really puts the local in local, keeps raises the profile of the business, and gives me, new president of the chamber, Weymouth Awards Chamber of Business, gives me a chance to something to use to magnify and champion the businesses involved. And in fact, the actual act of nomination, of being nominated, makes businesses think about what they're doing and how they can improve, and maybe if not winning this year, then next year and the year after. So
you went very well. Thank you very much. Very, very nicely presented. And good spirit, really.
Yes, it was great today to see businesses here and to advocate for the business awards here in Weymouth. And what a lovely sunny day it's been as well. So it's good for the whole of the business community.
Absolutely fantastic, really great event, well put on, lovely venue, and I really look forward to the awards and nominating people. Very exciting.
I think it's a really good thing having the awards for local businesses. The launch was a really nice, intimate affair and gave everyone a really good background into the awards and why they're so important for our local businesses.
Yes, I think the award businesses for businesses is a very good thing to do. It's anything to improve the image of Weymouth locally and wider afield is great. And I was sitting on the table with last year's winner, so I know all about how it's helped his business.